friends, today I have this ginormous BoxyLuxe that I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing for you guys. I was really confused when I got this box because if you don't know about BoxyCharm, usually their boxes are black and definitely not this big. This is humongous. I actually ordered from the Boxy pop-up last month, so I thought at first maybe that's what this was, and then I was like, wait, it very clearly says Luxe right there. So it's got to be my BoxyLuxe. And then I was confused because why is it not black? I'm guessing they did the green and the white for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. Anyways, if you would like to learn more about BoxyCharm or get it for yourself, check out the link in the description box. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now let's get right into opening this box. It's a little damaged because my chunky cat was sitting on it last night. I am very excited to see what's in here. All right, let's get started. First thing on top here is from Skin Inc. and it says it's my daily dose of glow, illuminate and bright. A cocktail of chlorella, vitamin A, and hyaluronic acid. Encapsulated serums from Japan. Okay, this seems interesting. So according to my insert card, this retails for $65 and it is a custom pre-blended serum specially designed to revive the look of dull and aging skin for youthful complexion with an inevitable glow. So I'm gonna try this real quick. So it says to apply 3 drops twice daily before applying moisturizer. It's very interesting. There's a lot of little bubbles in there, like these little pink and blue ball looking things. Yeah, I'm very intrigued. Oh, I just realized that there's like a seal or something on here. I don't know if I broke that or what, but yeah, it's definitely broke now. Okay. We're just gonna assume that I broke it. Okay. I'm still not getting any kind of a scent, but it is extremely moisturizing, that's for sure. It feels really nice on my skin. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking that product. Oh yeah, I didn't even look. This month's theme is lucky. And then next up, I'm seeing something from Dominique Cosmetics. This is Creamy Fill and Define Lip Liner in the shade Crush. They've been sending so much lip liner, I feel like, lately, and not very many like actual lip products, like a lipstick or a lip gloss. I don't know. I just feel like I've gotten a lot of lip liners from them recently. So it's like a very dusty rose nude shade. Swatch it real quick. Pretty creamy. It went on pretty easy. Apparently this has vitamin E. It's supposed to burst circulation, smooth fine lines, and it keeps the lips pillowy soft. That is a lot to ask from a lip liner, but okay. It's a demi matte finish and it retails for $18. So I think the next product that I have is going to be an eyeshadow palette by the looks of it. Yes, it says eyeshadow palette down here. So this is from B Beauty London. It is the Barbarella eyeshadow palette. Okay, that's a lot of shimmers and not a lot of variation in the shade range, but this is definitely the biggest palette I have ever gotten from BoxyCharm. I don't know how I feel about it. I would have much rather had like another colored matte rather than just this bone shade down here. And there are so many nude shimmers. Why are there so many of the same shimmers? I mean, Kofi and Jared are very similar. Nick and Seb are quite similar as well. I don't really understand this palette, but definitely not something I would have picked for myself. So this palette retails for $50. We'll be playing with this later. Next up, I got from Beauty Bakery blending eggs. This is actually really cute. I actually really am enjoying this packaging. Yeah, I would definitely buy this just because it's cute. The one product that I have tried from Beauty Bakery I'm obsessed with, so I'm probably gonna like this as well. Get that off, we can check them out. So it says there are 6 sponges in here. Okay, that's cute. We got some 3 green ones and 3 like dark pink ones. All right, I think I'm gonna have to use one of these today. It feels pretty dense. I would compare this to maybe the Morphe X Lisa Frank beauty sponges. I feel like it's gonna be very similar to that, which is good because those are definitely my favorite sponges I've ever used. So if they're like anything like that, I'm definitely gonna love these. And I am for sure keeping this egg carton to hold all of these in just because I have to. Why not? And the best part, these 6 sponges in this case and everything retail for just $18. So if I like these, I definitely think I'm gonna have to repurchase them. Next up is something from Eloise. It is a mini teardrop brush. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that is very nice. But this is a base applicating product as well as these. So I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they send two products that do the same thing. Why do you do that? You should send products that can help apply a full face, not two products that do the same thing. But whatever, it's fine. This is insanely soft. I'm definitely gonna have to try this today as well. This brush retails for $45. Yeah, that's insane. It says it's the first ever brush to be made in its style. It has thousands of super soft synthetic fibers, vegan friendly and cruelty free, and it can be used for all base applications, making this revolutionary brush an absolute essential for any cosmetic enthusiast collection. They're putting that up on a pretty high pedestal there. I'm gonna have high standards. Okay, there are 3 products left in my box. Next up is from AMNH Skincare. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but okay. It is called Kiss the Stars, a 24 karat gold lip plumping mask. Okay, this is interesting. It retails for $24 as the title says. It has 24 karat gold and biodegradable glitter stars. It is a lip plumping mask that will moisturize and nourish your lips. You should expect a tingling sensation and softer kissable lips. So it says to leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and try this right now. Oh, that is a whole star. Okay, I don't like that star being there. It feels weird. Why would we do that? No, that's not good on your lip. Anyways, it is definitely very cooling. Definitely am feeling and smelling the peppermint in it, and I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna leave this sit for about 3 to 5 minutes while we finish going through my box. And if I didn't say, it retails for $42. Next up is something from Glow Recipe. This is the Plump Hyaluronic Serum, Deep Hydration, and Glow. That's an interesting little bottle. Okay, look at how cute it is. So this retails for $42 as well, and it says it's a concentrated formula that will plump your skin as well as making it radiant. Silky water gel serum, and it has a unique blend of 3 types of plum, hyaluronic acid, and vegan collagen. So this also says to use before moisturizer to dispense 1 to 2 pumps and gently pat onto slightly damp face and neck until fully absorbed. Apply daily AM and PM. So I don't think I'm going to be using this today just because my face apparently needs to be damp, and plus we already used this one, so I do want to see if this has a scent. I'm not smelling anything, so at least it doesn't smell bad. And my final product. So this is from G by Genario. I've never heard of this brand, and it is a brush holder. Oh, I actually saw this on the pop-up as well. So this is what it looks like. It's cute. I'll probably use it. I already do have quite a bit of storage for my brushes, so I'm gonna have to move some things around, but this retails for $34. So I already applied primer and I washed that stuff off my lips. I don't think it made them any plumper. They're very smooth. I do have to give it that. It's probably not my favorite lip treatment that I've ever used, but I'll definitely keep on using it. So now I'm going to apply foundation, and I really want to try out both of these. So what I think I'm going to do is use this to start on like half my face, and then if it leaves any streaks I can go back in with this, and also use this on the other half of my face to blend out the foundation. And this is one of those Morphe X Elisa Frank sponges, and then this is the one from Beauty Bakery. I do see a lot of similarities in the texture and the size. I think I'm going to like this. I do think this is maybe a little bit more airy than the Morphe one, but I still think I'm going to like this one quite a bit. So I'm going to start with the eyeshadow, and I did already apply the P. Louise base in the shade 0 to prime my eyes. And if you know me but at all, then you know how much I love color, so I'm definitely gonna have to play with this blue. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I think maybe I'll do one eye that's very plain and very easy, and then I'll do one eye using a little bit more of these colors. I think I'm gonna have to play with this one too. It's just way too pretty not to. So I'm gonna first start by taking Dami on this crease brush, and I'm gonna really pack it into the crease. So far, these shadows, just from my initial first impression, they seem very pigmented, but slightly, what's the word I want to use? I don't know. Let's see how this blends out, and then we can talk about it. I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush to blend out the edges. It almost seems like chalky. Like maybe it's not the best quality eyeshadow palette I've ever used. Slightly reminds me of like drugstore palettes. I don't know if it's just this blue shade. It might just be this blue shade, but it slightly reminds me of like what I would buy at Walgreens about 5 or 6 years ago. It doesn't seem like it's blending the best. Yeah, this shade is not the best. It's fine. And now I want to go into Ryan on this large shader brush, and I'm going to apply this to the outer corner. I really want to smoke this eye out. This shade seems to be performing much better than that blue one, so maybe it was just that blue shade. That's what I'm going to hope for anyways. And then I'm just going to blend those two shades together here in this outer edge. Okay, that blended together pretty well. I wouldn't say it was the best, but I'm not hating this palette. It's mainly just that blue that I think maybe I was having a little bit of an issue with. I'm going to cut the crease real quick, and then I'm going to apply a shimmer on top of that. So like I said, I really want to play with this shade, so I'm going to apply that to that cut crease. So far the shimmers, just going off of my one shimmer use, I think the shimmers are going to be way better than the mattes. They seem like they just perform a lot better. So this is the first look. Now let's move on to the other eye. I'm going to make this eye much simpler. I'm going to start by taking the shade All Over on this fluffy brush, and I'm just going to really blow out that whole crease using it, mainly just setting the crease with this shade, and then dipping into Hue on this crease brush, and I'm just going to apply this right into the crease and that outer corner. This shade is very pigmented. This one is probably the best matte that I've tried so far. And then I'm going to go back in with no additional product on that first brush to blend that out. Now I'm going to go into Luca on my finger, pop that on the lid. That shimmer is gorgeous. I definitely think this eye turned out better than this eye, but it's just that blue. That blue was really hard to work with. I'm going to stop here on the eyes. I'm going to move on to foundation now. We'll come back to the eyes later though. So like I said, I want to be able to use both of these. I'm going to use this on this half of my face and this on this half of my face, and we'll see how each side turns out. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to use this on this side of my face just because I feel like it's going to be easier. I don't know. Okay, that is making this foundation very full coverage. All right, I'm definitely not hating this. I'm not usually the biggest fan of brushes to apply foundation, but this one is definitely an exception. I will say though, I use a lot more foundation than I normally would because I squeezed out enough for my whole entire face and I barely have any left on my hands, so maybe that's why it's making it look more full coverage, because it's just applying it in a thicker layer. I don't know. It shed a little bit, but that's not too bad for apparently however many bristles there are in this. Yeah, I surprisingly like this a lot more than I thought I was going to. And then trying out one of these sponges on the other side. Yeah, I would definitely say this is very similar to the Morphe X Lisa Frank sponges, and I definitely like it. I'm still pretty annoyed that they decided to send both these products in the same box, but what are you gonna do about it? And come to think of it, I don't remember picking any of these products, so I might have missed my choice last month. I'm not sure. This year's just kind of been a blur. I'd also like to try this with my concealer, so I'm gonna do kind of the same thing with my concealer. Once again, starting with this. Okay, it actually does do a pretty good job at applying concealer, but maybe not my favorite. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ditch that. Going in with the sponge, because I'm definitely taking a lot of that coverage from my cheek with the foundation. Yeah, it was not gonna be pretty. About to have a lot of redness going through, basically. I'm gonna go off camera to finish up my face, and then I will come back and finish up the eyes. Alright, I'm going to use one of these shimmers for my highlight. I'm going to go with Kofi. That is very pretty. Okay, yeah. Like I said, these shimmers are definitely the best part of the palette, and now I understand why they put so many. That makes a gorgeous highlight shade. So for this eye, I'm gonna go back into Ryan on that same brush I used earlier. I'm gonna keep it as close to the lash line as possible. I'm only gonna bring it in about halfway. And then I'm gonna take Oliver on this other angled brush to blow that out. Okay, actually I don't like that, so I'm just gonna go back in with the blue on that same brush. And then I'm just gonna take whatever leftover product is on this crease brush from that shade Hue to pretty much do the exact same thing on this eye that I did with the other eye. And then going in with the tiniest amount of Oliver on this fluffy brush, just to make sure everything is nice and blended and tied together. And then going back into Kofi on this smaller brush to highlight the inner corners. I'm going to quickly pop on some lashes and then I'll come back and finish up with lips. And for lips, I'm just going to use this Dominique lip liner that I got and then apply a gloss over top of that. Honestly, this is like my perfect nude. That went on very smooth, very easy. I definitely like this. Okay, I want to say I am obsessed with this shimmer. I think I do like this eye better now that it's all done. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which eye you like best. Also, let me know if you like my brows. I tried something new. So let's talk about these products. It's kind of disappointing that I really only got 2 actual makeup items. And like I said, I would have much rather gotten these sponges or this in like next month's box. I think these sponges would have been perfect for April because isn't Easter in April? The whole egg carton thing reminded me of Easter. I don't know. Kind of annoyed that I got so much skincare, but I was thinking about it and I think I did pick this in my choice. And for the other choice product, I think I let them pick for me because pretty much everything was gone. Everything good was gone by the time I got to the choice. So the grand total of this month's box is $314. It's pretty good, but like I said, I would have much rather had more makeup products. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which eye you like better, the blue bold one or the more neutral one. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye!